The sky opened up on a Tuesday in July, like I knew I needed something to wash away the lies. I sat on the porch with your memory and a drink, watching lightning paint pictures of everything. You left on a Sunday with nothing but a note. Said you loved me but you couldn't, so you had to go. I don't blame you for leaving, I'd have left me too. I was drowning long before I ever lost you. Some storms blow through and leave you changed. Some love cuts deep and leaves a stain. It's just whiskey and rain falling down tonight, trying to wash away the ghost of us, but she won't say goodbye. Just a man and his mistakes, sitting with the whiskey and the rain. I remember how you danced in the kitchen to no music at all, how you'd sing off key and laugh when I try to sing along. You saw something in me I couldn't see myself, some kind of good beneath the bad buried on a shelf. I tried to be the man you needed me to be, but I kept finding bottles where there should have been belief. Now I'm sitting in the wreckage of the life we could have made, learning how to live with all the chances that I waste. Thunder rolls like all the words I should have said. Lightning strikes like all the paths I should have taken instead. It's just a whiskey and rain falling down tonight, trying to wash away the ghost of us, but she won't say goodbye. Somewhere between sober and insane, just a man and his regrets, sitting with the whiskey and the rain. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and finally let you go. Maybe I'll pour this bottle out and learn to walk alone. Maybe the rain will stop falling and the sun will shine again. Maybe I'll find forgiveness for the man I've been. But tonight I'm just sitting here with your ghost and my shame, getting baptized by the thunder and the whiskey and the rain. It's a whiskey and rain falling down on me, washing all the broken pieces of who I used to be. I'm somewhere let it pour. Let it wash me to the core. Whiskey and rain. Whiskey and rain. I've been walking this gravel road since I was 17. Bare feet bleeding on the stones of every broken dream. Mama's voice still echoes like a prayer I can't quite hear. Daddy's shadow follows me through every wasted year. Tried to drown the devil in a bottle made of glass, but it swims better than I do, always coming back. Got these tattoos on my arms, map of where I've been. Every scar's a story of the war beneath my skin. I've been running from the man I used to be, but you can't outrun your shadow when you're standing in the street. So I'm trading all my demons for a little bit of grace. Gonna wash this dirty soul clean in the pouring rain. I've been hellbound and heaven sent, somewhere in between, finding God in broken places, learning what redemption means. It's a long road back from the bottom of yourself, but I'm walking through the gravel and the grave. There's a woman in a photograph I keep beside my bed. She believed in better versions of the promises I said. I can still smell summer on the shirt she left behind. Roses mixed with regret, the permanent kind. Found a Bible in the backseat of my broke down Chevrolet. Pages worn and water stained from all the tears I've prayed. Some folks find salvation in a church with stained glass light. I found mine on Highway 40 in the middle of the night. There's a reckoning that comes when you got nothing left to lose, when the man you see in mirrors ain't someone you can use. So I'm trading all my demons for a little bit of grace. Gonna wash this dirty soul clean in the pouring rain. I've been hellbound and bottom of yourself. But I'm walking through the gravel and the grave. If you're listening, wherever you are now, I'm sorry for the silence. I'm learning how to be the man you saw when you looked at me back then, before I burned it all down just to start again. There's fire in my chest where the shame used to live. There's light in all the places I got nothing left to give. I'm trading all my demons for a little bit of grace, washing this soul so clean in the pouring rain. Been hellbound in heaven sent, caught between the seams, finding God in broken places, living what redemption means. It's a long road back from the bottom of yourself, but I'm still walking through the gravel and the grave. Through the gravel and the grave. I'm finally coming home. I've been driving since the sun went down on yesterday, chasing white lines and redemption on this interstate. Radio's broken, so I'm singing to myself old hymns my mama taught me, trying to save my soul from hell. Left a lot of damage in the rearview mirror behind, broken hearts and promises and too much borrowed time. But there's something about the highway when it's just you and the road, makes you think about where you're going and everywhere you've been before. Every mile's a prayer, every exit's a choice, every town I'm passing through is an echo of my voice. I'm singing highway hymns to nobody but the stars, confessing all my sins to the dashboard of my car. I don't know where I'm headed, but I know where I've been, finding God between the miles, singing highway hymns. Yeah, these highway hymns. Stop for coffee at a diner in a town I can't pronounce. Waitress asked me where I'm going. I said anywhere but down. She smiled like she understood. Said, honey, don't we all Just keep on moving forward, that's the only rule there is. I got a tank of gas, I got a heart that still beats, got a voice that's rough and weathered from the living and the grief. And I'm learning that salvation ain't a place you arrive. It's the journey through the darkness, trying to stay alive. The road keeps rolling underneath these worn out tires, and I keep rolling with it, getting closer to the fire. I'm singing highway hymns to nobody but the moon, confessing all my sins in this midnight colored room. I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm leaving who I've been, finding peace between the miles, singing highway hymns, they're for him. There's a freedom in the not knowing, there's a beauty in the lost, there's a lesson in the burning, there's a reason for the cost. And maybe home ain't where you're from, maybe home's where you're going to, maybe all we got is moving forward and the hope that gets us through. I'm singing highway hymns to everyone who's lost, to everyone who's searching for a way to pay the cost. I don't know where we're headed, but I know we're not alone, finding God between the miles, finding our way home with these highways, these highway hymns. Keep on rolling, keep on singing, keep on believing, keep on living. Highway hymns, taking me home. Highway hymns, I'm finally coming home. I walked into church for the first time in 15 years. My boots were caked with mud and my eyes were full of tears. The preacher man was talking about salvation and the cross. I was thinking about everything I found and everything I lost. Grew up singing hymns in a little wooden chapel on the hill. Learned about mercy and grace and bending to His will. But somewhere in the living I forgot what I believed. Traded all my faith for things that never satisfied my need. They say the Lord works in mysterious ways. Sometimes it takes the darkness to appreciate the day. There's blood on the altar, and I'm laying down my pride. All the weight I've been carrying for all these wasted nights. I'm tired of running from the truth that's been chasing me. Gonna lay it all down, every sin and every shame. There's blood on the altar, I'm calling out your name, calling out your name. My brother died on a highway when we were 25. Drunk driver crossed the yellow line and took him in the night. I cursed God for a decade, couldn't understand the why. How a man who never hurt nobody had to die. But standing here this morning with the sunlight through the glass, I'm starting to see purpose in the pain that's in my past. Every broken road has led me to this moment here and now, where I finally stop pretending and I finally just bow down. Sometimes the only way to heal is to surrender and believe that there's something bigger working through the things we cannot see. There's blood on the altar, and I'm laying down my fight. All the anger that I carried like a weapon in the night. I'm done with running from the love that's been chasing me. Gonna lay it all down, every hurt and every shame. There's blood on the altar, I'm calling out your name, I'm calling out your name. I don't need a lightning bolt, I don't need a voice from above. I just need to feel this empty space being filled up with love. I've been to hell and back again, I've seen the worst of who I am. But maybe that's the point of grace, it meets you where you stand. There's blood on the altar, and I'm laying down my soul. All the pieces I've been hiding, gonna finally let them go. I'm finished running from the truth that's been saving me. Gonna lay it all down, every light and every chain. There's blood on the altar, and I'm calling out your name. Yeah, I'm calling out your name. I'm calling out your name. In the silence and the pain, there's blood on the altar, and I'll never be the same. I was born in the Rust Belt with coal dust in my lungs. Learned to fight before I learned to use my tongue. My grandfather's hands were harder than the steel he used to forge. Said, boy, this life will break you, but it makes you something more. Spend my 20s in a bottle, spend my 30s on the run from every ghost and every choice and every loaded gun. Got a heart like cracked leather, got a voice like broken stone, but I'm still here breathing, somehow still holding on. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger in the end, but sometimes what doesn't kill you just breaks you down again. I'm made of iron and ash, fire in the fall, built from all the pieces I've been breaking down to bone. I walked through the valley where the shadows eat the light, came out the other side, still swinging, still alive. This ain't a story about winning, it's about the fight. I'm iron and ash, burning through the night. There's a picture of my daughter I keep folded in my wallet. She's got her mother's eyes and all the love I couldn't offer. I was chasing empty promises down the roads that lead nowhere, while she was learning how to live without me there. Built a prison out of pride and locked myself inside, threw away the key and called it living life. But one day you wake up and realize what you've done, that the war you've been fighting you've already won or lost. Sometimes mercy comes disguised as your worst mistake. Sometimes you gotta lose it all to find what's real and what's fake. I'm made of iron and ash, fire in the fall, built from all the pieces I've been breaking down to bone. burning now.